Hi, boys and girls. I'm so sorry that I couldn't be with you today. I am super, super sad to have missed you, but I'm really looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. And so I just wanted to do some quick lessons since we can't do it together in person or over the computer anyway. And I want to do some lessons here on video. And we're going to try this out and see how it works. Okay. So today our target for our reading lesson is to understand that authors sometimes get writing ideas from their own life experience. And I'm sure you remember this book, The Art Lesson, here by Tomie dePaola. And so I want to go over the dedication in this book. And oftentimes it is right after the title page, right here. And see, it's on the back there. And it says, for Rose Mulligan, my 5th grade teacher, who always gave me more than one piece of paper. And of course, Beulah Bowers, the best art teacher any child could have. Also, special thanks to Benny and Smith Ink and Crayola crayons. Tomie dePaola, right there. And what do you notice about the dedication? What's kind of the first thing that pops in your head? Why do you think Tomie dePaola dedicated this book to his 5th grade teacher and the Crayola company? Well, if we remember this book, or think about this book, it's all about how much he loves to draw art. And do you remember how excited he got when he received those crayons for his birthday? And then they wouldn't even let him use it. And then he was told, you only get one piece of paper. Yeah, so his 5th grade teacher lets him use more than one. And he loves his crayons, doesn't he? Well, what do you notice about the character's name? We kind of talked about that before. Yep, that's right, Tomie. And he wrote this book when he was young and really wanted to be an artist. So I want to show you another one of his books. I'm sure you remember Nana Upstairs and Nana Downstairs. Yep. Now, I am going to read the dedication first. At the beginning of the book, here's the title page. So we're going to find the dedication right here. It says, for all my family, especially those who remember Menora O'Rourke Mock and Alice Mock Downey, Nana Upstairs and Nana Downstairs. Now, there is a note back here in the back of the book. Now, I am going to read this first part of the book. It says, this book is a true story. I still consider it a wonderful experience and privilege that I knew not only 2 grandmothers and 1 grandfather, but my Irish great-grandmother as well. The Irish side of my family, I'm half Irish and half Italian, lived nearby, so we saw them weekly, and I spent many hours with Nana upstairs, tied into the adjoining chair, eating candy mints. She was my very best friend when I was 4 years old. Now, what information did you get from that dedication and author's note? Family's really important to him, isn't it? Yeah, especially his Nana upstairs and Nana downstairs. And do you think the boy telling the story is Tomie, as he remembers himself? Yep. And Tomie dePaola gets ideas for his stories from his own life. We know that from reading the dedication and the author's note, right? Yeah, he mentions both Nana upstairs and Nana downstairs, which is what the book is about and what they mean to him. Now, I'm going to show you another book that we've recently read, When Lightning Comes in a Jar. And I want you to just take a minute and think about this book. Okay? Now, we remember it's really about a family reunion. It's not so much about the lightning that comes in a jar. It's more about the family reunion itself. And so when lightning comes in the jar, has some information about the author in the back side of this book, on the back cover. See that right there? And it says, Patricia Polacco is the author-illustrator of more than 40 picture books. 40. Her family is frequently a source of inspiration for her books, including, When Lightning Comes in a Jar, which was inspired by the real-life experience of hosting a large family reunion after a 41-year gap between family gatherings. Patricia Polacco lives in Union City, Michigan. Visit her website, and then it has her website right here. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. Let's try that. Okay, so that comes from here, from this book. Now, I want you to really think about what you learned from her information in the book, or the information of the other authors. Well, author Tomie dePaola. All right, so I'm going to try and make sure my camera doesn't fall again. Really wants to, though. Okay, so let's go ahead and write some ideas about what we found out. Because sometimes authors get ideas from their books, from their own lives. Where can you look to find that information out? Well, one of the first places we looked was the dedication page, right? Yeah, we got some information from there. And then sometimes an author has a note at the end of the book, like Nana upstairs, Nana downstairs, right? It's actually part of the book itself. Yep. Okay. So an author note, because he kind of wrote that to you, didn't he? At the end of the book. Okay. And then we also found some information on Patricia Polacco. Where was that? Yeah, that was on the back cover, wasn't it? Excuse me. Or just on the inside, but still part of the back cover. Okay. Now, she gave out something at the end, or the publisher and Patricia Polacco gave out something at the very end. Yeah, a website. So you can go online and look at a website about an author. And then you may not know this, but you can get online and look at book reviews. I always look on Amazon because that's mostly where I get my books. But there are other places. Powell's has a great book review section. There's just all over that you can look online and find book reviews. Now, some picture books have book reviews inside of them, and others, and I'll kind of show you what that looks like right now. Hold on just a second. Right here on the back of Patricia Polacco's book, it actually has some book reviews. Right here. It says, this is a heartwarming story set with nostalgic watercolor drawings that will surely inspire readers to capture and hold on to family traditions. And that was by Children's Literature. Or a warm story of bridging the generation gap through heritage and togetherness. Kirkus Reviews. So this is another way to learn about the book and about the author, and maybe where they got some of their information to write this book. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning more about these authors and illustrators. Well, author illustrators, because they do both. And I hope you have an awesome day. Bye, guys.